Oh, we struggle in all aspects of school.
Yeah.
We had PE down. That's about it.
And lunch.
PE and
I was ready to lunch.
That has stayed true to form.
Sean Watson, another step back, which I will say a lot of his problem at O-line. 8 sacks.
Yeah.
8 sacks. That's good.
He's gonna be back like when Vic came back to the league after the dog hit him.
Yes.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
Everybody, welcome to the Week 9. We are already at Week 9 episode of the Pick'em Show.
The Pick'em.
The Pick'em Show. I did not update the standings for after Week 8. It shows Week 7, but this is after Week 8. You see, the omnipresent, ever-intelligent Oracle is still up. He went 9-7 last week. He is a whopping 67-56 for picks so far during the week. Now Rogers went 6-10 last week and is 61-62, and you see that now Stat Guy has caught up. He went 9-7. I am now 61-62, tied with Rogers. And fourth place, Woody went 8-8. He's still having a not great time. He is 55-68. He's got a lot of ground to make up. So you see, it's just me and Rogers tonight, and special guest Owen with the Packers jersey,
Rogers.
with the Rogers jersey.
It's Mitch match day.
Mitch, okay.
Yeah, he's got Bill's shorts on.
Oh, okay. That makes
And then
sense
I
then
have
for mixed match day.
this. And then this.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's start off with the Thursday night game. You got Texans at New York. The Jets are favored by 1.5.
Surprisingly.
We do not know why the Jets are favored. Is it because
I don't know,
Stephon Diggs went out? I'm guessing. I don't know.
Maybe, probably.
But they still got Joe Mixon back there, who's been.
Yeah, Mixon might be able to beat the Jets by himself.
Mixon has been amazing. Oh, by the way, our locks are 21-22. They went 3-4 last week, and I say that because I have a feeling this first one might be a lock. Woody's going Texan. The Oracle's going Texans. I'm going Texans.
And we're going Jets.
Going Jets. Taking the
Going
favorite
Jets.
team.
It's a weird feeling.
Just Owen's taking the wheel because the last 2 weeks have been bad.
Well, that's fair. Got to do something to change up the vibes, he says. So he brings in the ringer.
We are taking Owen's picks.
So he goes Jets, so he keeps it from being a lock. All right, next game is a stink bowl. Yep, it's a stink bowl. The Pats at the Titans. Titans are favored by 3.5.
Won a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've won a game or two.
Patriots have won 2. The Titans have won 1.
Yeah.
Panthers, right?
They won 1.
I don't even have much to say about this game. I don't even know what to say about this game. Do you? Drake May looks fun. I don't even know if he's playing.
They beat the Jets last week.
Yeah, he did. Honestly, that kind of makes me go Pats. That's the only reason I'm going Pats.
We're going Titans.
Why?
Us?
Yeah, why?
Because you did awful last week. We're going Titans.
We're going Titans. So far, we have taken none of the picks I would have taken. So,
You were trash.
Woody went Titans, and myself and the Oracle went Pats. Next game's pretty interesting. Game, I think. Chargers favored 1.5 at Cleveland with Jameis throwing the football.
They're in the dog pound.
They're in the dog pound. The Browns are the underdogs.
Georgia would beat both of these teams.
What?
Georgia would beat both these teams.
I don't think they would. I think they
would beat the Browns for sure.
Not with Jameis. The Browns beat the Ravens last week, Owen.
He gets picked off.
They beat the Ravens last week.
They sure did.
The
Ravens are
Oracle.
Stop it.
The
They
Oracle went Chargers. Woody went Browns. Man, this is a tough one.
Where we going now?
I'm going Chargers.
Chargers. I don't care about the formula.
I hate my decisions.
Oh gosh, I'm really going back and forth on this one. I think I'm gonna go Chargers. Here. I don't want the formula. Get out of here. I don't want that. I don't want that there. I hate it. Can I go back? Can I change it to Browns? I just
You
said
can.
it. Okay, I'm going Browns. I'm going
So
Browns.
am I the only
Talk
one that
me
picked the
into it.
Chargers?
Well,
Oracle.
or well, shit.
Time
Timeout. The Oracle picked the Chargers as well.
Uh-oh.
That'll be edited out. Next game, we got Saints favored by 7.5 at Carolina.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. This all depends to me if Derek Carr is gonna play.
Yeah.
I was trying to click on fantasy and I got a Jason Tatum notification, so I didn't get to click on
Oh,
it.
it's probably that he can't beat the Bucks. Even though they wiped them out last game.
What are you talking about?
But the Bucks are the best team ever.
Who's the defending champions?
Not the Celtics.
They are the
They
Celtics.
are.
It is the Celtics.
It is.
I know, but they're trash.
No, they're not. We're not
They
getting this is football.
All right, we're gonna stop. We're gonna have to chill out.
Okay.
Or you're gonna go
Carr
upstairs.
was a limited participant at Wednesday's practice, but is expected to start at Carolina. So they are going to have Derek Carr, it sounds like.
Are we taking Panthers or Saints?
Panthers.
Panthers.
I actually agree with this one.
Yep, you're going Panthers too. I'm the Oracle is Saints, Woody is Saints, and I'm gonna go Saints here too. I just can't take the Panthers. That's all it is. I just can't make myself say it. That's a big spread,
If
though.
it's less than a touchdown, I'd go Panthers. I'd go Saints.
That
But
is
since
fair.
it's more than a touchdown, I'm going Panthers.
Yeah. All right. Big AFC East. Yeah, AFC East matchup.
Yep.
Dolphins
Yeah.
going to Buffalo. Bills are favored by 6
At home.
at home.
Who's on the Bills?
Yep.
But I'm going Bills. I just think they're a better team. Cooper was kind of their one need, I think, and now I think they've got it, and I think that team's a legit contender. I really do.
Mhm.
Tua's
Oh,
back. He
and-
makes the Dolphins better, but I don't know if he makes them that much better.
If they're in Bills, we're definitely going Bills. There's no upside on it. The Bills crowd is just way too wild. Bills are gonna win by the long shot.
Bills Mafia, man.
Bills Mafia. Apparently, they invaded Seattle. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said
Okay.
They
that.
went all over YouTube.
Yeah, Gino said
On
that it
sport.
felt like a Bills home game. That's crazy.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty, next game. Cowboys at Atlanta. Atlanta's favored by 2.5.
3.
Is it 3 now? These guys had it at 2.5.
Okay.
Um,
It's 3 now, but
okay, so it has changed in that this is the first time that's come up actually this year, kind of surprisingly.
yeah.
The other two had it at 2.5, so we're gonna keep it at 2.5. Obviously, we record this Wednesday night, and things change. And we will see. We're just gonna go with the 2.5. The Oracle's on the Cowboys, and Woody's on the Cowboys. I have bet against the Cowboys every chance I got, and I think I've won about every time. So I'm going Falcons. I think they're a team on the rise. I got a notification that they don't think Micah Parsons is going to play this week, and I think that's pretty big. So I'm going Falcons.
The record's not supposed to be that low.
We're going Cowboys.
Really?
We're not. This guy was steak.
Cowboys.
It can be good sometimes.
Sure.
I am sitting here happy that I'm the only one taking the Falcons with that pick. I'll just say that. And I could be wrong, but I'm happy with that one. All right, we got Denver going to Baltimore. Baltimore's favored by 9. Denver's looked better these last 2 weeks. The Oracle's on the Ravens. Woody's on the Ravens.
Yeah. We're going Broncos.
Going Broncos.
Because Ravens lost last week,
They did.
and the Broncos have been on a winning streak.
9's
They're
a
like
big spread, and the Broncos are looked a lot better.
My thing is that the Broncos defense is good.
Yes.
The Broncos offense has been good.
Yeah.
And that's a big spread.
Yep. I'm going Broncos for the same reason.
Yeah.
Exact same reason.
2 or 3 game winning streak right now.
Yep.
They've been doing really good. The Ravens lost last week, and I think the week before that too.
No, they didn't lose before that.
They lost last week, but I do think they are one of the best teams in the league. For sure.
Who, Ravens?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Packers are better.
Okay.
Oh, Owen and his takes. I love it.
Uh,
All right. Next game. We got, almost said Oakland. Sorry, guys. Las Vegas Raiders going into Cincinnati. Cincinnati's favored by 7. And the other two have had the same exact pick every game except for one. They're both
Wow.
going Bengals.
Bengals.
we are
Yeah.
as well.
Oh,
Our first lock?
that's our first lock. First lock of the week. That's surprising. It took us that long. We had so many locks last week, but all this week.
Yeah.
Bengals better offense. If T. Higgins back, they're that much better. Raiders are the Raiders. They're not much there. We got an NFC East matchup here. We got Commanders favored by 3.5 at New York, facing the Giants. The Oracle and Woody are both on the Commanders.
There's like 2% chance Giants win this. Are you going Commanders?
Fair enough.
Commanders defense and offense are not.
I think the Commanders' offense is going to kind of come back to life next week. Being that they only scored, well, they had 12 points before the Hail Mary play. And I think that Hail Mary play was their only touchdown of the game. Jalen Hurts, or not Jalen Hurts, Jalen. Why am I blowing? What's his name?
Jaden Daniels.
Wow. Jaden Daniels was still kind of hurt last week, and I think that's going to he's going to be healthier again this week, and he's going to come back.
Yeah. Talked about in school because they're all Bears fans. He's like, everybody, they threw that big Hail Mary play.
So I'm taking the Commanders, but I will
We are.
say I think that Giants defense is close to the Bears defense. That Giants defense has been pretty good this year.
Bro, they've been winning 12 games.
Well, that's not about that. This is if it's going to be closer than 3.5. But I think the Commanders might get back on track with the offense.
Yeah.
So, but I waffled on this one pretty hard. Not gonna lie. What just happened? I was gonna look up the Giants defense. Yeah, they've been pretty decent, minus the Philadelphia game.
Oh,
I'm ready for this next one.
That's this.
yeah.
All right, we got Bears at Arizona. Arizona's favored by 1. Arizona's leading the NFC West at the moment.
Yeah, at 4-4.
They're still
Bears.
leading.
Bears.
You
The
say
Packers
Bears?
beat the Cardinals. There's no way the Cardinals can beat the Bears. The Bears, just because they lost against the Commanders, does not mean they can lose against the Cardinals.
I'm taking
We're going
Cardinals.
Bro, are you trying to say the opposite as me?
Nope. I'm just taking Cardinals.
Okay.
I've rode the Cardinals a little bit this year, on these picks, and they've done pretty decent for me. So that's honestly the only reason I'm taking them is because they've done decent, and I think the Bears have played fine. I think this gets into a bit of a shootout. I think the Cardinals have a better offense than what people think they do as well. All right, next game. Jaguars at Eagles. Eagles favored by 7.5. The Oracle's on the Eagles.
Wait, who is it
Woody is
again?
on the Eagles. This is Jags and Eagles. Eagles favored by 7.5.
We're going Eagles, no matter what.
Going Eagles.
Jags can play anybody. Jags will still lose.
They
I think anybody can agree with that.
No, the Jags
No.
have been okay. What do you mean?
they just
Have you even watched football this year?
Yeah.
Owen,
Jags.
Owen, I just want to remind you, we are not picking who wins. We are picking the spread of the score. So last week, the Jaguars covered the spread against the Packers. They didn't win, but they won on this.
What?
We're picking the spread, not
How
who
much is the
wins.
spread about?
Oh my gosh, this is like our 8th game, and he's just not figuring out the spread.
Yeah.
The thing.
Yeah. Any which ways, I am going Eagles as well. This is a lock. I think the Eagles are starting to play well. That's where I'm going.
I don't
And
really care. I still pick the Eagles.
if Thomas Jr. is banged up or if he doesn't play, then it's definitely Eagles. And I think the line changes if he don't play.
I'm going Eagles.
So that's another lock.
We're on
We got
Eagles.
3 locks. All right, next one. Rams favored by 1.5 at Seattle. This will be a good game. Rams just beat the Vikings. We're
going Cooper Cup
They're going Cooper Cup
with the Rams.
with the Rams.
Cooper Cup is, I think, is he hurt?
No, he just came back along with Puka last week.
Okay.
And they beat the Vikings. But did they cover? They did cover, didn't they? Yeah, because the Vikings were favored by 2.5.
Yeah, the Rams won by 3, I think.
Yeah.
By the way, I think that you've done. I'm just looking at this because I'm going back from something that we were talking about several games ago. I don't think the Cardinals is what you've been doing well on.
Oh, is it not?
Judging that they've not been covering a whole lot.
They covered the last 2 weeks for me, though.
Yes, the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Before that, they've gotten blown out 3 times, pretty
Yeah.
badly.
I'm just going that they are gonna. They're playing better.
They've only scored 20 points twice this season.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It was against the 49ers and against the Lions, I believe.
Wow, those are both really
No, it wasn't against the Lions. They only scored 13 on the Lions. Maybe it was the Bills. Bills in week 1. Yeah, Bills in week 1.
Bills week 1.
They're still both really good games.
Okay, so
Pride.
my logic on their offense is better than what I thought is not wrong or not right. It's not. But I have
the last couple weeks they've been good.
Yeah, I have taken them the last 2 weeks and they've got me extra wins on everybody because
The week before that they got dog walked by the Packers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, but I took them the week of the 49ers.
I think I did as well, actually.
I did not take them against the Commanders. And I took them against the Lions when they lost.
We're going Rams.
They may have covered against the Lions. I don't remember what
they
that spread
didn't.
was.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, it's 3.
I went Rams over Seahawks.
But then they covered against the Rams. So I think I'm like 500 on them.
Yeah, they're about even.
Yeah, they're about even.
I was just by looking at that, I was just seeing like, man, they got dog walked twice.
Back to this game. I'm really waffling here. Rams versus Seahawks. Gosh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want
teams that I consider to be pretty underrated.
I do too. I think I'm gonna take the Seahawks with the points.
We're going Cooper Cup.
Yeah, we're going Rams.
That's fair.
We're going Rams.
That's fair. but it's really close.
I've been pretty heavy on the Seahawks this year, actually. Like I've been
Yeah,
one of the
you
bigger
have.
Seahawks guys. The only reason I think that offense it gets just way better.
Yeah.
They're just way better now with
Yep.
Puka and Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
And they beat a pretty good team last week. I think they'll build on it.
My only thought is, I really think this game's gonna be a shootout. I really do.
Well, I mean, it maybe not with DK if DK's out.
Well, that's true too. That is true. I'm
Cooper
hoping
Kupp just
DK plays.
until he got hurt, and then he came back, and then now I think they're gonna whoop him.
And here is my opinion, the game of the week.
It is the game of the week. I agree, for sure.
And the Packers are gonna whoop some more teams.
I don't think they whoop them.
I think they'll still win.
I think they can win this game.
It depends
I
on
don't think it's
Jordan
like-
Love's health.
What is the spread?
3.5.
3.5.
Who's?
The Lions are favored by 3.5.
It's not enough.
I could easily see the Lions winning this by a field goal. I could easily see the Lions winning by 17.
What is your thought if Love is hurt? If he does not play?
If Love is hurt, the Lions may walk him pretty hard.
Okay, that's kind of what.
Love,
But I don't know because Packers may only give up 25 points total.
Willis is
But
better than Love.
it may be 27-3.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's kind of
Willis
where.
is better than Love.
What?
Willis is better than Love.
No.
If
Uh-huh.
if Love has played all season this year, he'd be in MVP discussions. Like what?
Willis is awesome.
You're about to get fired off this show. Like
I was getting ready to say you might need to have a talk with your son there if he thinks that's true. Love has been amazing.
The Titans traded us Malik Willis for pretty much nothing because they
Yes.
thought that their quarterback was better.
Oh,
Will Levis.
Willis,
I'm just saying that.
what's the
We're
coach?
still going Packers.
What's the Packers coach?
Huh?
LaFleur. Matt LaFleur did an amazing job.
So
with
here's
Willis.
something that's interesting to me.
Uh-huh.
This game opened at Packers being 1.5 favorites. So that's telling me we're trending towards Jordan Love not playing.
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought. I got a notification that says he is going to do everything he can to play. And
But then I think he'll play.
he has a realistic chance to play. I kind of tend to think he will, but that line confuses me that it's went that way. Because the line
Agreed.
the line definitely trends to say that Love's not playing.
Jordan Love shouldn't have been playing last week if we go by his week 1 injury.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jordan Love is a dog and he plays.
You're going Packers.
We're going back.
I'm going Packers here. I don't know if they win, but I think it's gonna be a real close
I think it's
game.
been a field goal game.
I think it's a field goal game as well. That's what the last 2 weeks have came down for the Packers.
And the over-under being 48.5 really interests me. If Jordan Love is starting, I like the over. If Willis is starting, I like the under a lot.
Yeah. If Willis starts, I bet it changes. Big time.
Yeah.
I think the Lions will still win.
I think they could, yeah. I think it'll be a field goal either way. I think it'll
Yep.
be a close game.
Yeah. If it was a different number, I'd look at it different. But I think it's a field goal, and I think Packers could.
I'm surprised it's that tight, but then again, like they had Packers favored.
Yeah.
At open, which is strange.
Well, they think you usually get 3 points for being at home. So they're thinking, like, if you go by that logic, it's a half point, but it's not actually. Or no, it's not. I'm sorry. They think it's a 6-point game, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, we got the Sunday night game. I guess they're not gonna flex.
Yeah,
this.
it's Sunday night game.
They're not gonna flex this out for the Lions Packers. What did we do in NFL?
Lions Packers game is a 3:00 game.
It should be the Sunday night game.
I agree.
Anyways, we got Joe Flacco starting for the Colts at the Vikings, favored by 5. I don't know if I said it. The Oracle and Woody both had the Lions in that last game.
Okay, I respect that.
I respect it. That's a tough game to call, especially with
It is.
Love being
It-
questionable. Makes
It's
it
the
really
game of the
tough.
week for a reason.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
don't respect.
the Oracle and his lowly Colts. He's not on the Colts. He's on the Vikings this week. Vikings are favored by 5. Woody's on the Colts. I'm on the Vikings.
We are also on the Vikings.
I just
Colts. If the Colts passed the ball, they would be better, but they just handed off way too much.
the Vikings played the Lions tough. They lost to a now resurgent Rams team. That's a lot better. And I just think it's the Vikings here for sure. And then we got the
I agree.
Monday night game. Pretty interesting game, I think. We got the Bucks at the Chiefs. Chiefs favored by 8.5. You got
That spread's too big.
that spread's too
The
big. I
Chiefs
agree.
have won too much to be available right now.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers going to overturn this by a long shot.
I don't know about a long shot. I think that the Chiefs could very easily still win this game.
I think the
But-
Chiefs win, but I don't think they cover. They never cover.
Chiefs have won way too much.
I don't think they win by more than 8.5.
I agree. I think
Dude.
let's see. Chiefs did not cover last week. They did cover against the Niners.
Actually, the Niners is the best the Chiefs look.
Yeah, that was the best they looked.
And Mahomes looked still bad.
Yeah, Mahomes does not look good. I guess that was a bye week. Where are they at? They covered against New Orleans. Whatever. That don't matter.
Yeah.
I think the Bucks are a lot better team. They did not cover against Los Angeles, which that's the game I told you guys if Justin Herbert played, that's the game I should get a half a point for. Dang it, the Chiefs
Yeah.
Chargers, because I told you
see.
guys that.
Me too.
They did cover against the Falcons, and then they did not cover against the Bengals. So they've only
So they've gotten better at covering this year. They're
Yeah.
about 50-50.
they've covered 3 games. 3 games.
Oh, no, they've not gotten better at covering. They still
No.
suck at it.
So that's where we're at. So you and me both on the Bucks. We just think that spread is too much.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh my, the Dodgers have come back.
Have they? I was getting ready to say or ask.
It was 5-0, now it's 5-5.
Oh man, that's crazy. We will have to talk about that on our long form episode tomorrow, if we get our chance to record like we
We
think.
may have a World Series winner by then.
We might. I was hoping they might. The Yankees might win, so we could still talk about it and still talk about
Yeah.
the series. But alrighty, everyone, that's been our pick'ems for the week. We are like, comment, subscribe, follow us on TikTok. We just updated our Discord links because we did not realize that we had to update them every 7 days until Roger's seen that. So we follow us there. You can ask us questions, send your fantasy teams. We'll rate them or whatever you want us to do and go from there. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, like I said, and we might have some gaming streams or stuff like that, and we got some fun content ideas coming up. So we'll see you guys later.
Have a nice night, guys.